Hi everyone, and welcome back to V's Budgets. For the returning subscribers, then welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, then hi, my name is V and I'm a single mum of one trying to live her best life on a budget. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. If you like this sort of content and you haven't subscribed already, then I would love for you to stick around and join the family. So you can go ahead and press that little subscribe button below. Now, today we are here to check in for week 3 of August. For those of you that have not come across my channel before, I am a digital cash stuffer. I do not use any cash. I utilize apps like Monzo and Hyperjar to keep me on track of my weekly spends and my sinking funds. And I would like to start this video by sharing the love. I've seen a couple of other YouTubers and budgeters do these recently in their videos, and I thought it was such a lovely thing to do, especially for somebody like me. The last couple of weeks I've been feeling a little bit down about not being able to share as much support to the budgeting community as I would have liked. As I said, I am a single mum. I work full-time. My daughter is only 4, so it's quite difficult sometimes to find the time, and I've been feeling like because of the lack of time I had over the last couple of weeks, I've not been able to watch as many videos as I could or support on Instagram. So I thought by joining in and stealing the idea slightly, but that would allow me to share the love and do shout outs by highlighting another budgeting channel here on YouTube every week. So this week I would like to give a massive shout out to Mama Saves 2022. If you haven't come across her channel, I would highly recommend you go and check her out. She is great. She has only started on YouTube recently and is a relatively small channel like me. She has recently changed the way that she does her budget from monthly to weekly, and I've thoroughly enjoyed watching her last video, which I will link on my description below so that you can go and check her out. She's also on Instagram, and also she's been showing so much support for everybody. I see her commenting on and liking everyone's channels and Instagram posts, and she's really trying to put the time in to really be a part of this community. So I would really appreciate it if you could share the love. So now that I've done my little rumbling, it's time to see how I got on for week 3 of August. So without further ado, let's get into it. So let's have a look. We are checking in for week commencing the 15th of August down till the 21st. First things first, can we just take a moment to say, I've had 3 no spend days this week. I know, I mean, I've still spent a ton in the other days, but I've had 3 no spend days. So basically, I've spent more this week than I did last week, and last week I had 2 no spend days. So moral of the story, don't get caught out on the no spend days, because sometimes being restrictive with yourself can end up on you splurging on the other days. It's a bit like binge eating, really, whilst you're on a diet, same principle. Monday, council tax bill came out, all good. Spent $5.74 in household, went and did a shop in Aldi. So spent $5.74 in household, spent $39.63 in groceries, and then spent $13.41 on the Green Chef box. Tuesday, went into the office, spent $14.10 on the train, and then I stopped by on my way back home to get petrol. Now, if you remember, I did say, oh, I'm going to stuff £30 on here, but I have a full tank. So, you know, I'll probably end up putting a tenner. Well, it turns out I ended up, to fill it up again, it was $22.54. The maths doesn't add up. Last time I did a full tank, it was literally just like under £100. And I was well in reserve. And this time I only had like a tiny bit left off the full tank, and that's basically nearly a quarter of what I spent to do a full tank. Technically that would have meant that I should have had a quarter to fill up, but I didn't. It would have been like a sixth. So the maths doesn't add up. I feel like, am I the only one? And the prices have gone down, so I can't even say, oh, the prices have gone up, so I'm getting less. Like, the prices have gone down slightly from the last time I put a full tank in. Anyway, I feel like there's like a hidden extra bit of tank that is not showing. Anyway, it is what it is. It's fine. I spent £22.54 on petrol, and then I spent £4 on in Tesco's. Guys, I have absolutely no idea what I bought for £4. Genuinely, I have been sat here looking at this before this video started, thinking, what did I spend the £4 on? And I genuinely cannot even remember going into Tesco's. But there is a transaction for £4, so I must have spent something there.
Well, hello, Editing V here. It was a cheesecake, guys. It was plainly a wonderful raspberry and passion fruit cheesecake. How could I possibly forget? It was lush.
Anyway, Wednesday and Thursday were a no spend day. I was meant to go into the office on Thursday, but because those are my 2 days, but there was a railway strike, and therefore I decided not to go in because yeah, I couldn't risk being stuck in London because I have my little girl in nursery and I need to make sure I am back for a certain time. Friday, so Friday I worked. However, I finished a little bit early because during August my company allows us to get a couple of hours back on a Friday, so we finish at 3 o'clock. So I decided to go and get my nails done. I mean, aren't they cute? This is like my last attempt to hang on to summer. I have gone for yellow. I'm in a very yellow mood at the moment. Even the candle, if you have noticed a new candle, well done. That means you're a real OG. But yeah, that's the candle that I bought last Tuesday in Aldi, and it smells exactly like the Estee Lauder Goddess perfume in candle version. And I love it. So I couldn't just like not light it. It's like my last attempt to hang on to summer. So yeah, I'm feeling quite yellow. My nail technician is going on holiday soon, which means that I have to have my nails on, like, done for an extra 4 days compared to what I normally get done. Basically, it's nearly 4 weeks instead of the 3 weeks. So you'll be seeing these nails quite a lot. So yeah, I hope you don't get too bored of them because I know I certainly will. Anyway, more of the story. Went and got my nails done and then decided to go into town. Clara has been asking me to get her slippers. They're not actually slippers. In H&M, they sell like ballerina, they're basically cardboard sole shoes, right? They're like, you know, the frozen ones, like ballerina shoes. They're normally like £6.99 or £7.99. I had a £3 off voucher, so I ended up spending £4.99 on them. She keeps asking me for them because she had some, but then I think it was a 7 to 7.5. And like she's an 8.5 now, so like she was really squeezing in. So about a month ago I was like, Clara, you can't wear them anymore, like I have to throw them in the bin, I'll buy you some new ones. And I haven't, because I didn't want to like just buy them online and just pay for the delivery and stuff. Anyway, so she is going to be so happy when she comes back from her dad's this weekend because she's got silver ballerina Elsa shoes. So yeah. And then I popped into River Island. I never go into River Island. Like literally, I'm one of those people that I feel older than my age. And every time I pass like a River Island, I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, too young for me. They're all like crop tops and stuff. In actual fact, they had some really nice stuff in there. But I was walking around just to see what was in and etc. etc. And they had a sale on, like a shoe sale on, and they had this really cute pair of leopard print like booties, and they were on sale, and my partner turned them around and he said £8.50 on them, and I was like, they can't be £8.50, they must be 35, because the £8.50 was one of those like little tiny stickers and the 35 was the bigger sticker, and it was somebody had clearly put that on top and you could tell that it was a little bit dodgy. So I said to Ray, I was like, oh, would you mind just checking with that lady over there? And they went over and they were like, yeah, it's definitely not £8.50. But they were only £17.10. So, sorry, £17. So I was like, do you know what? I'm buying them anyway, because I tried them on and they were so cute. And leopard print apparently is going to be in for the autumn winter season. So I thought, you know what? Love them. I dress in black pretty much all of winter. So I thought it would be a nice touch to have like a patterned little bootie to just break the black. And they only have a little heel, not a massive heel, which is great. And then, yeah, I paid 10p for the bag. I really do rumble, don't I? Saturday, right, so Saturday, yesterday, basically. I'm filming this on a Sunday. It is only lunchtime on a Sunday, but there's definitely no way that I'm spending more money for today, which is why I've given myself a no spend day, because after this, I'm editing and then I've got some laundry bits to fold and that's it. I am then chilling for the rest of the day. So what happened was I ended up realizing that I had some money in my account that I've been saving to put towards my credit card payment, right? And not being funny, but let's just have a look. This month I have paid, I mean, you probably are better at maths than me, but 1,287. So that's £2,687 on the credit card this month. And there I am desperately trying to clear this £87 to just make it like a round flat fee. And I was like, do you know what? Why am I stressing out so bad to clear that extra £87 this month on the credit card when I've cleared so much? I've only got £483 left on the credit card. It's no big deal. It's a 0%. You got this. Why are you sitting there looking at stuff online and every time you're wanting to buy something, it's like, I can't because I've got to pay that bit from the credit card. No, do you know what? I refuse to live like that. I refuse to live like that. So I decided to keep a little bit of money in there as like an extra buffer. So basically my buffer is £20 left in the account. I used the money from my buffer. So you see this one here. I've used this to allocate to my giveaway. Hold that thought. I'm going to get to that in just a second. And then I have used the rest to treat myself slightly. The rest was about £30. And I bought myself some Skims. I know, I have succumbed to TikTok trends. It's not really TikTok trends. If you've been following me for a little while, you know I've not been happy with my weight. I have lost 2 kilos over the last sort of like couple of months. But over the last sort of like couple of weeks, I feel like school holiday time, I haven't put it back on, but I've definitely kind of like chilled a bit. I will get back to it like from next week because I really want to lose another 2 kilos before my birthday, which is on the 6th of October. But I feel like, do you know what? It's only when I wear certain outfits that I really feel like I'm uncomfortable in my skin. But otherwise, when I look at myself, I'm like, yeah, I'm a mum. I've carried a child. It's not so much the weight that bothers me, it's the lumps and bumps that came with the pregnancy, right? And the mum tums and stuff like that. So I was like, do you know what? Everyone raves about the Skims. I'm going to buy it. So I did. It cost me £60. Is it going to be fantastic? I don't know. I'll tell you next week when I have the chance to try it on. Is it going to change my life? I hope so. But, you know, it's only a piece of clothing, so I doubt it. But I was in the market for it. I've been wanting it for weeks. I've been eyeing it up. I bought it. Then I spent £9.52 out of gifts because it's Clara's last week at nursery, and I went into Tesco's and I didn't know what to get to the nursery team, mainly because, not being funny, but there's so many of them, I couldn't just get a present for each and every one of them. So what I did is I noticed that Tesco's just got in the tins, you know, like the Christmas tins, chocolate tins, and I think it was 2 for £7. So I got a box of Heroes and a box of Celebrations, and then I got a card because I thought, like, you know, from Clara to her nursery as a thank you, and that way everyone gets to enjoy it. There are a couple of people that I might get a little bit extra for, but we'll see. Then I spent £4 in home or for home. What did I buy? Oh my God, what did I buy? Thinking back, I really can't remember what that might be. If I remember, Editing V will put it on screen now, but otherwise it's a mystery. Next, I booked Legoland. So we were meant to go to the caravan for a week from next weekend. Turns out my partner's mum is traveling from her house to go to the caravan next week, and she will still be there when we were meant to be going there. That was fun. So we looked around to see whether there was anything we could do with the kids over that weekend, because it was meant to be a lovely special week-long family holiday, right? Not just 4 nights. But it is what it is. So what we decided to do instead is we bought tickets to take the kids to Legoland. They'd never been before. They both love their Legos and their Duplo, etc. And you know what? They're going to love it. It's going to be mayhem. I know that. But it is what it is. We're going to make it a whole day thing. We're literally going to get in the car first thing in the morning and probably stay until close. We're going to make a real big deal out of it, and we're going to go on the Saturday so that on the Sunday we've got some time to just recoup from the day before, do a little bit of packing, and then the following day we'll be heading down to the coast. So that's that. And then yesterday we went for a walk in the woods around where we live, and we walked to a little pub, and we spent £10.46 on lunch. Well, we spent 21 something, but half each. And oh my God, you guys, on the way back, we found a cat. And that was our afternoon good deed. We found a cat in the middle of the woods. There were no houses around, so we were really concerned. It had no collar, nothing. And it came up to us and started meowing like crazy, trying to climb up us. So we took it because we didn't want to risk it not belonging to anybody or being lost, or maybe having been dumped, because we're reading everywhere on the news right now that people that can't afford pets, they're like dumping them everywhere. So we were really concerned. We thought maybe it was thirsty or hungry or anything like that. So we walked for 1.5 miles with a cat on our shoulder. And by the way, pretty much let us carry him most of the way. There were some moments where I felt like he was getting a little bit distressed, but like there was nowhere around. So we managed to get it to a Cat Samaritan charity that owns a microchip scanner, and luckily the little kitty was chipped, and we were able to contact the owners, and we dropped him home. And it was kind of around the area where it was found, but he had gone quite far further, a lot further than I would have thought was normal, and crossed the road and got into another piece of wood. So his name was Charlie, and Charlie was reunited with his family, and they were very thankful, and yeah, good deed done. So that's it, guys. I feel like I've rambled on for ages. Before we're gonna get a look at our pots, are you ready for this? Drum roll. Giveaway time! Woo! So, long awaited 250 subs giveaway, which is ironic because I'm literally 3 subs away from 300. I have mentioned before that I did a poll on Instagram asking people if they would prefer to have Etsy vouchers or Amazon vouchers. The poll came back and the vast majority said that they would prefer Amazon vouchers. Now, I know that there's a lot of YouTubers, budgeters out there that have got Etsy shops, etc., which I totally would love to support. So I thought what I will do is I will do an Amazon voucher this time, and then every time I'll do a giveaway, I will change it up so that I can perhaps on the next giveaway give somebody on Etsy the chance to have their shop supported. The reality of it all is that with the cost of living rising, etc., I really wanted to give somebody the chance to have access to as much of a choice as possible to treat themselves, which is also one of the reasons why I wanted to go with Amazon. I appreciate that I am giving a big corporation money where I could be giving it to other smaller businesses, and I will certainly look into that for next giveaways. But in this instance, I wanted somebody to really be able to sort of like treat themselves a little bit. So this is what it's going to be. It's going to be a £30 Amazon e-voucher. Disclaimer, this is not in partnership with YouTube or not in partnership with Amazon at all. To enter the giveaway, you must be subscribed to my YouTube channel and you must comment on this video below with the hashtag #TreatMe. I will put all the details in the comment section below the video. This video will go live on Sunday the 21st, and I will close the giveaway on Sunday the 28th. The winner will be chosen at random, and I will communicate who the winner is in next week's checking. So basically, you'll have a week to see. Once the winner has received a shout out, please, I would ask that you contact me on Instagram so that I can then get the voucher for you and get it sent to an email address, because I will need an email address in order to be able to send you the voucher. So I'm super excited about this. I've been wanting to do this for so long, and so comment below, hashtag #TreatMe for a chance to enter the giveaway. Now let's have a look at our Monzo pots to see how they are looking and how much we've actually spent this week. Before we do that, just ticking here that the council tax went out. And like I said, the buffer has been used, bank account fee and mobile phone have not gone out. And obviously childcare, I'd put it there just to be able to talk about why childcare won't be there anymore. But that's done. No further payments on the credit card this week, aside from the 1,287. And so that's how we're tracking for the month. Now, all right, so spending, we started with the £20. We have got £1.35 left, which means we spent £18.65. Date night, we didn't have a date now, but we had a date lunch, and we spent the £10.46. And we have got £9.54 left. Vinny, we started with 37. We didn't spend anything, and the balance is still 37. Beauty, we started with £44, spent 34 on the nails, and we have got £10 left. Family time, I used the whole balance to go towards the Legoland expense. So we've got nothing left in family time. Obviously that was not enough, so I actually had to withdraw some money out of the holiday pot, and I picked holiday because it is technically, we are going to be on holiday. It's just that we're not away for that particular day. We're going away on the Monday down the coast, but we needed to find something for the kids to do that weekend, and it seemed like the right thing. Home, we had £44, and we spent the £4 that I've got no idea what I spent on, and we've got £40 left. Clara spent £5. That was for the ballerina shoes, and we have got £27 left. Miscellaneous, we spend the full £5. Have got nothing left. Clothes, so what I did here is we spent £47.10, and we have £2.90. So essentially what the £47 was the £30 to go towards the skims. So I had £30 out of clothing, £30 from my in my account that I had extra for the month, and then the £17.10 for the boots, so that leaves £2.90. Fuel, we started with 30, spent 22.54, and I have £7.46 left. Groceries, spent the full 50, have nothing left. Households, we started with £11, spent £5.74, and I have £5.26 left. Cleaner, I haven't spent anything. We still have the 40. She should be coming next Monday, so I will be withdrawing that at some point tomorrow to give to her. Transport, spent £14.10, left £15.90. And then the roundup pot, I haven't spent anything, and it's still £4.85. So in total, we started with £464.85 in the pots, ended up spending £263.59, which means that this week we have spent £201.26. Now, what I'm going to do that I like doing now since last week is I am going to speed things up, go back to my pots and withdraw all of the pennies and put them in the roundup pot. So I'm going to speed this bit up. Okay, so done the exercise, and turns out, as you can see here on the screen, that I've got £3.41 back into the account, which I can transfer on to my roundup pot, which will take it to £8.26, which is fabulous. And obviously I've got the £30 from the giveaway tucked aside. So what that also means though is that I'm going to move some money out of this. So this pound in spending can come out. I'm going to leave that in date night, that in Vinny, that is there. The fuel, I'm going to withdraw. And the £15 that is in transport, which means that I have £23 that I want to put back into my account. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move that £20 back into my account and see what I can do with that for the rest of the month, whether I can save it up or at the end of the month put it towards the credit card or just put more money towards a buffer. We'll see. But it's going to go back to the bank. So that's it, you guys. That is our check-in for week 3 of August done. I realize I have rambled so much, so there's probably going to be a lot of editing, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Thank you so much for all your support. It's so appreciated. I really can't wait to see who wins the giveaway. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye.